appearance around the state, getting Ohioans aware of what is at stake. And he understands, he happens to be a Catholic, so we share that similar faith, those who are Catholic here, and he's passionate about parents' rights. So let us give a warm welcome to our Secretary of State, Frank LaRose. Well, good afternoon, everybody. God bless. In just a moment, it'll be my honor to lead a group of proud pro-life Ohioans in the Pledge of Allegiance. But before I do, let's just think about this for a moment. We often come to events and we turn towards the flag and we say the Pledge of Allegiance, but we don't stop to think about what that means. We're making a promise, a solemn promise, to support the things that this flag stands for, not just a piece of cloth, but this one nation under God and the idea of human freedom that founded this very nation. I've seen this flag as a combat veteran. I've seen this flag gently folded and placed into the hands of a grieving widow. I've seen this flag draping over the coffin of some of our nation's bravest. And so today, please join me on your feet, because here in America's heartland, we kneel only for the Almighty and we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. And please face the flag and join me in saying, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Born and unborn. Hey, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a seat, please take one. They told me that I've got a couple minutes to talk to you about what's at stake here, and I think that you all know exactly what's at stake this coming Tuesday. I, for one, believe that the silent majority will stand up on Tuesday and be silent no more in protecting life and in protecting our Constitution, because that's exactly what's at stake. Now, we know that in Proverbs it says, where there is no vision, the people perish. And we also know where all real power and authority comes from. It's from the Lord God Almighty. But here on earth, we make our vision known through action. And so, yes, it's crucial that over the next few days that we all pray. And I can tell you, as an Army Green Beret, as a combat veteran, I've prayed harder the last couple days, well, than I did since I was in a combat zone. And that's exactly what's required. But prayer is crucial, but we also must act. And that's exactly what I'm asking each and every one of you to do today. Of course, we're all going to get out and vote yes on issue 1, correct? Okay, but that's not enough. We need to talk to our friends. Listen, as Ohio's Chief Elections Officer, I can promise you something. Whichever side gets more people out to vote on Tuesday will win this crucial election, and we have to make sure that that is us. We know what's at stake. We know that there is a dangerous, radical pro-abortion amendment that is likely on the ballot this November unless the courts intervene. And that is something that we have to work to defeat, because it takes away parents' rights and it legalizes abortion all the way up to the end of the third trimester, even opening the door for doctors to perform a gender transition on a child without parental involvement. That's dangerous, and so we're fighting against that. But that's not the only reason to support yes on issue 1. There are other dangerous ideas coming to Ohio. As we speak, there's an effort to put a massive minimum wage increase on the ballot that'll hurt Ohio families and Ohio businesses by putting people out of work. We know that right now people are gathering signatures to try to get rid of qualified immunity that protects our police officers. We know that there are efforts underway to put radical livestock care standards in place written by PETA that would make it impossible for our farmers to raise livestock in Ohio. We know that there are efforts to degrade our personal rights to keep and bear arms. In fact, just last week, the mayor of Cleveland said the quiet part out loud when he said people should vote no in order to do, quote, common sense gun reform. We know what they mean, and so there's a lot at stake this coming Tuesday. And we know what we need to do, and we can do that work. And so if there's any confusion out there, let me end with this. The answer is yes. And so let me ask you some questions. Is it important that we protect Ohio's Constitution? Yes. Is it crucial that we stand up and protect Ohio's small business owners and families? Yes. Is it crucial that we protect Ohio's farmers? Yes. Should we protect the brave men and women in blue in law enforcement? Yes. then how are we voting on issue 1? Thank you so much, everyone. God bless each and every one of you. Have a great afternoon.
We are all about trying to bring to the forefront ordinary men and women who are this brave. Because this country, we're going to turn this country back to God with fearless, courageous people. That's how this system works, right? We're seeing it all across the country. You know, the president and the way the last few years. So all along this afternoon, you're going to see different people from that movement, a new movement that stirs the spirit. Our next guest I want to introduce is a congressman. He's an Ohio congressman. He joined the Army, entered West Point,